Hello everyone and welcome back to Cattails, and I have some very exciting news. So, we've talked a lot about implementing an event system of some kind to help keep things fresh and to add an additional little bit of challenge, because we've covered a lot of the gameplay that's in the alpha, and now we're moving into more story. And I finished the system, you guys, so we have the original rendition of it ready to go. And basically the way it works is that every episode I'm going to roll some random generators, and they're going to spit out some events for us. So basically today's event is, and I will include a list of all potential events, and hopefully you'll get a better feel for how they work as time goes on, but I'll include the link to that in the video description. But so our current, we didn't roll, so there's two types of events. There's character events and there's daily events. So character events are where we get a quest from a character, we are asked to do something, oh good, this will help us. We are asked to do something from a character, and we have to try and accomplish that goal within the day, and if we don't, we lose reputation with that character. So, and then there's also daily events, which are something that can happen that can change the gameplay a little bit. So like one example of a daily event, we actually don't have one for today. The daily events, there's not always going to be one, but there is a random chance that we will get some. We're not doing very well with the hunting today. But the daily events could be something like the river has flooded and we can't swim, we have to rely entirely on bridges. Or we might have to go hunt somewhere else for prey, or there could even be a sickness that sweeps through the camp and threatens the health of the cats. So there's a lot of potential things that can happen, and it's a good thing we're hoarding some of these herbs, because I think we might need some at some point here, especially if we roll the sickness. Some of them are easier, some of them are harder, and then there's a chance of there not being any at all. As we get more events, and especially as we get more easy events, we'll probably end up, I'm also going to start a berry stash. We'll probably end up having, we'll have less and less chance of rolling no event, but as of right now, a lot of the events are rather difficult, so, and we don't have very many. So I think we're not going to have, you'll have a chance of not having any daily event. But we do have a character event every single day. And our character event for today is that Mayor has asked us to claim territory from the mountain colony. So the mountain colony is up here, and basically what we have to do is we have to go to one of these areas that is blue, so probably this one. This one seems like the most plausible, and we have to claim that territory from them. So we don't have any battles at the moment, but we can do that in any means any means we want to, as long as we have that territory in our possession by the end of the day. And the best way of doing that I can think of right now is to save our diplomacy skill, and that lavender, whoa, is it foggy? Yes, it's fog and rain, wow. Oop, here, hopefully the fog will lend us some help. Yes, we actually caught the dove this time, okay. That is very good. And we don't have a battle there, okay. So we'll go fight our battles, but for basically by the end of the day, we have to claim at least one square that was formerly mountain territory and make it forest colony territory. And once we do that, there's not really since we're up to full reputation with pretty much all the characters except I think Lyris we're not yet. Ooh, Valerian. But since we're up to full reputation, there's not really a reward. However, if we don't succeed in a quest, we have to do something that will make us, oh goodness, oh, I did not know we were going to be that close, but we have to do something that will make us lose reputation, so basically give the character, in this case Mayor, an item that he doesn't like. And, oh, can these guys help? Can they help? Yes, okay, that worked out pretty well. Alrighty. And on our way down, we'll stop at this square, so we're going to try and claim, I think that's Hallowed Garden. So we're going to try and claim that square today. But yeah, if we don't succeed, we basically have to try and drop our reputation with the character. A lot of the quests enable us to raise our reputation with the character too, and maybe we'll restrict it so that we can't try to raise. If we lose reputation due to a quest, then we'll perhaps have to restrict it to only raising reputation through other quests as well, if that makes sense. Basically, the way it'll work is that if we get items to request, the Hallowed Garden, here it is. If we get items, okay, we should be able to do this. But if we get items to request, then we can, oh good, okay, so we did it. We accomplished our daily quest. That wasn't too hard. But so that we can only use items we get for a quest. So like a lot of the characters will ask us to bring back prey or bring back herbs or bring back insects or something, to go find something and bring it back. And whoa, what are you doing here? This is our territory now. But yeah, so those items we have to, if a character likes the item they ask us for, then we give it directly to them. If not, we can choose to sell it or to give it to other cats that do like it. So we can raise reputations through quest items, but we might have to restrict that. Yeah, we'll see how it happens. We'll see what we want to do. But basically, quest items are going to be a little different than just stuff we go out and do. And so, like, if we had to hunt mice and we bring X number back to, say, Scout, I think that's one of the things that could potentially happen, is we'd have to bring mice to Scout. Darn it. Then any mice over the limit of what she needs, we're free to do with what we want, but the rest of them we'd have to give to her or otherwise get rid of in a way that would not just let them eat, or not just let us eat them. If an item has an actual use, we're restricted from using it for ourselves if it's for a quest. It's a little complicated, but hopefully it'll make more sense as we start to work it out. And keep in mind, this is the very beginnings of a system that may need some refining, so we might have to work on it some more as time goes on. It is a good thing we don't have a flood. Oh, we have to fight over here. I didn't realize it was going to be so far out. But it is a good thing it is not flooded, because we can swim through the river. If we had a flood, we would not be able to, and we'd have to rely only on bridges to get across. So that could cause us to have to go way out of our way. And I think I'm going to start probably stockpiling different kinds of prey. And that way, because there's no... Some of the quests can need a lot of a certain type of prey, so it's wise to have some extras on hand. We'll see how much that happens. I want it to be something where it's doable, but at the same time, it's not super duper easy. So it's going to take some balancing. Wow, that is a lot of cats. Alright, I'm going to move off until I can be able to... Okay, there we go. Until I can make sure I'm out of the way enough to be able to avoid them like this. Okay. Ouch. He hit us. Alright, why are you... There are so many of you. That is an awful lot of mystic cats. Alright, ow, stop it. Okay, I am about done with you, Prudence. I still think, too, that it'd be better if you just KO'd the cats instead of... Technically here you do kill them. But I think it would make more sense if you just knocked them out. Ow, stop it. There we go. I think it would make more sense if you didn't actually kill them, because that's kind of drastic. I mean, and if you think about it, how many cats do these colonies have? I don't know. I feel like for the sake of it, we're going to say they probably are not actually dead, they're just knocked out and they get to return home and get healed, or they're just out of commission or whatever. They get hurt and have to go home, basically, because it doesn't make sense for everybody to be constantly dying. No. Dang it, we were so close. Some days we're just a little off on the hunting, too, which is, again, why I think it's probably wise to start stockpiling a little bit, because we do have a quest that requires a lot of hunting, and we get an off day on hunting, it's not going to be a good thing. It's probably wise to keep just a little bit extra on hand, and we actually need to heal up. Let's do that. Let's make sure we heal up. I'm going to use some of this golden seal and some of the marigold. And it's also wise to keep herbs on you if you can. Otherwise, you can end up in a spot of trouble sometimes. So river span is here. There's some golden seal. And I think we're going to go ahead... We'll use it down here. We'll use it down here. So, yeah, so hopefully the daily quest system will help make things a little more interesting. Today we kind of got an easy one because we happen to have a lot of lavender, but it could have been a thing where we'd have to be running back and forth if we hadn't. They're meant to be a little bit tricky, but not at the same time so overwhelmingly difficult that you can't ever accomplish them. We're also really hungry. Let's eat one of these squirrels. And hopefully we'll start to find a good balance too between when we have no daily event and when we have a daily event. So now that all that's settled, ooh, herbs. I think we're actually going to go explore a little bit and see if we can kind of check some of the areas we don't normally check and see if we can find some more herbs, because we've been having, we have a little bit of a shortage at the moment, and especially with the idea that we might need herbs if something happens, I want to make sure we're going to have some on hand. So we'll probably venture out into mystic territory here and see if we can find any new herbs in areas that we haven't exactly checked before. Ooh, here's lavender. Lavender is good. That's good for if we get a territory mission like we had today. So we'll probably want to keep some lavender on hand, actually. I maybe shouldn't have used the one that I had, because we do have a territory mission and we can't find lavender. We're going to be in a spot of trouble. Darn it. Oh, he might go somewhere else. He might go... Okay, yeah, he did. Okay. We got a second chance. Let's turn on our Find Prey skill so that we can actually see what we are doing here. And then how many skills do we have? We have 94. So we gotta upgrade hunting, foraging, and swimming still. And some of them are already almost at max. We have the wetland border here, and there are herbs. Good. That is very good to know. We want to hang on to our berries as well, because berries can be important for certain quests. Basically, a lot of characters can ask us for, I mean, I guess technically we're in their territory. Hopefully we don't get to become too much of a, too well known with this colony. Like, he comes into our territory and beats up our cats. Maybe that would be a good thing, though, because then they would leave me alone. I don't know. I wish there was more of a reputation between colonies, too. It could be kind of an interesting thing. Maybe we could implement that as an event system, too. We'll have to see. If you guys have any ideas on that, let me know. And if you have any ideas for daily events or quests that a character could give you, let me know about that as well. Ooh. There's two Gunthers. Perhaps they're brothers. The Gunther brothers, perhaps. Alright, there we go. Nope, we didn't actually get him. There we go. And hopefully, this Gunther is kind of cool looking. Okay, took a little damage there. But yeah, if you have any ideas, they just keep coming. Where are they all coming from? Where are they coming from? Is this because we're in Mystic territory? Oh no. Oh, that is a corner. I don't want to get back to that corner. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas for any of these, also check the list and see what has already been implemented, because I will include the list of the random events that could happen in the video description, and I will update it as we add more. So keep in mind this this will need to be refined a little bit. Very squishy sounding ground here. I mean, I suppose it is a swamp. And I think these really dark squares here are ones that are unfinished, so we can't go there yet. Oh! Even these are unfinished, I think. Yeah, we can't get in there. Can't get in that one. Those are maybe their starting territory or something. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's ones they've held for a certain amount of time. I don't actually know how the coloring system works. I just know how to tell the influence. And we are actually getting a tiny bit of influence in each of these. Oh, we are actually out. Let's use... I'm going to use some golden seal. I'm going to use Valerian. And then we'll pick up this golden seal. Mimi! Hi. I don't want to fight you. There's another golden seal here. It's good to go and collect from some of these areas, too, if you can. I'm going to use some of these berries. I don't want to use too many. Oh, there is a lavender over here, which is good to see. And golden seal. We'll swim across. feel like you should almost be able to walk there more than swim, but I guess it makes sense that you're swimming. It's probably a deep area. Ooh, and here's some catnip. So, catnip's sort of a... I'm going back and forth over whether we're actually going to use it as something you may need. I think we might if we can find enough of it and keep it kind of hoarded, but we'll need smaller amounts of it, probably. But yeah, I think certain characters may ask for catnip, but I don't know. You can take a look and see what I'm talking about with sort of this. With some of this. You can take a look and see in the link in the video description and see what you think about all of it. So let's head back to the camp here, and oh, we have golden seal. I want the golden seal though. Don't eat all our berries. How far is this from camp? Oh, I had the map up. I'm stupid today. Well, I guess... Wait. There we go. Let's come back. Because we need to stash some stuff at camp. I'm going to start making more of a public stash as well. Because... And we haven't really given anyone gifts today either. But I think we're going to revise our gift system in terms of quests. We still should talk to everyone, though. We can't pick that up either. So we'll come back and gather some more herbs on the way. But yeah, we'll revise that system. We'll chat with everyone probably when we come here. Let's just chat with Ember. Let's talk. Is that you, Dusty? Hard to see anything in this fog. Stay safe out there. Yeah, it is hard to see. What are you up to, Doc? Getting along okay in the fog? Good to see you, Dusty. Here to chat for a bit? I've got time for you. Let's chat. My favorite color is orange and has been for some time now. When I was little, I liked how bright and powerful it was, but now that I'm old, I've got another reason. The bloom of the marigold is a vibrant shade of orange, and it's from the marigold that I make a lot of my healing remedies. So I've made a new association for orange in my mind. Caring for wounded cats and making them feel better? There ain't nothing more beautiful than that. That's very sweet, Doc. Aw. He's honestly, he's got a great heart. Wait, what? No. Oh, we have to... Oh, okay, then. That's fine. I think Scout's already gone to bed. Press the wrong button, because I can never remember what buttons are for what games. Let's at least chat with Mayor. Great to see you, Dusty. You always lift my spirits. I got you something as a present. I'd like to give it to you, but it appears your paws are full. Come by later after you've made room for my gift. Oh dear! Let us quickly drop something up here. I'll just, put some valerian down. Here we go. Let us talk. There we go. I got you this salmon as a present. What do you think? Aw, that's very sweet of you, Mayor. Have a great day, Dusty. Aw, thank you. Let's put some of this, we'll keep the salmon. I'm gonna put the salmon away. And let's come up here. And I'm gonna put, let's put some frogs. We'll make a frog pile. Maybe we can put some of the frogs up here. Oh, it's good we talked to Mayor because he's off to bed now. Looks like we'll make a small pile of frogs here. Frogs and toads, because we want to make sure we're going to have enough of those guys for a quest if we need to. And, I'm going to pile some of these southern damselflies because we might need those. Basically, any item in this game can be asked for with this system. So I'm going to keep a stock of them. And then let's put some of this golden seal. Put some of that right here. And put, yeah, make sure we get that. And then some of this marigold. We will put that here. We have some of this stocked in our den as well, but I kind of want to make a distinction so that we have a little bit extra out here. And we'll put some berries. Put berries here. This is more likely for quest items. And we can use the stuff in our den, but I want to keep some of it out in the open at some of the potentially more likely things. And then we'll put this here. Let's put some valerian up here. And put some of that up here. And then I think we'll store the catnip as well. Because as of right now, it can be used for quests, certain quests. It can be asked for. But if that becomes an issue, we may revise things. So let's put that here. And then we'll stick the rest of this in our den, I think. So here. think, I don't know which of these salmon was the one Mayor gave us, but we will put that off to the side here. We'll put one of them, and then we'll stick a couple of the ones for eating up here. And I think we're actually going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here for today. So we got a lot of stuff out there. We didn't get to give Lyris a Valerian, unfortunately, but maybe we'll try and do that tomorrow. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to give feedback on the new quest system. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.